Hello and welcome to another match reaction. I need to actually figure out what the name of this team is. Okay, West Ham United 3, Backa Topola. Did I pronounce that right? Backa Topola 1. This is your match reaction, of course. And yeah, we got away with one there, didn't we? It was similar to the Bucharest game, but maybe a bit worse. Because first group stage game, I'm pretty sure, last year in the Conference League, and we won 3-1 against Bucharest, same day as the Queen died. It was a very weird atmosphere, and it was very quiet, very quiet. And I remember my title of my fan cam being Flynn Down's masterclass because he had a really good game alongside Declan Rice at the time. Today ended up being a Kudus masterclass and a Ward Prowse masterclass. And a bit like that game, we went 1-0 down and we won 3-1. I'm watching back the highlights. That's what I'm looking at screen. I've just seen Ogbonna one. And despite him being very old, that's very uncharacteristic from Angelo Ogbonna. You can tell what that meant to their club because all their subs celebrated the goal. I think Fabianski, I don't think he can do much about that, to be honest. When your defender gives away a ball like that, you gotta be prepared, and so he wasn't given much preparation. So can't really blame Fabianski for the goal. But I would definitely say that Ogbonna, that was awful. And it's very uncharacteristic, as I said, from Angelo Ogbonna, because he looks like you know what he's doing, very composed usually, but I don't know whether it's mobility issues, but listen. I watched Moyes' interview. I did not know Cresswell came off injured. That's why he was walking around all the time. He was genuinely a detriment that whole first half. And fair enough, it was because of an injury, so I won't actually get onto him now. But yeah, because he was awful, I thought it was just a typical Cresswell performance. He didn't even look like, I thought it was quite weird because he didn't even look like he was trying. And I thought, what the fuck is going on? But he was injured, so that's why Emerson came on, and you saw the difference anyway. You see the difference in general when Emerson and Cresswell come on, and we turned it around in the end. And by the way, I did forget to mention we will be also previewing the Liverpool game in this video. But I'm watching the first goal back. I still can't figure out if Kudus touches that, but regardless, he gets his first goal. We played more possession football in this half. I mean, in this game, and we were passing it around sometimes a bit nice, sometimes not though, because it looks like a very thrown together team, a team that hasn't played with each other for a long time. It showed, and that was a problem. But I had nothing. I had not really much of a problem with the lineup apart from I would have loved to see Cornet play. I hate this notion that just because a player plays badly, they don't want to be here. Like I think Pablo Fornals definitely wants to be here. I saw a tweet about him not wanting to be here. He just wasn't good today. Like it just can't pass 5 yards. There's nothing that, and he played in the middle today, so there wasn't any excuses about him being isolated off the left. He wasn't good today. Paquetá was on and off. Did some good things, but gave away the ball at sloppy times as well. Ben Rama turned up after after they scored. After they scored, he was class, but before that, he did it again. Bit off, did some good things, did some bad things. I think maybe the Ings criticisms I understand, but again, I always say this: why did we sign him? He only plays in the two up front. That's how he was made to score goals in the Premier League in general. And to be honest, I don't understand why we're using him like this. So we seem to misuse a lot of players. And Danny Ings is definitely one of them. And I don't really understand how we are using him and why we are using him the way we are using him. He doesn't play in a one up front. And the guy will get isolated all the time the more he plays one up front. And he's never been a lone striker, has he? He's never been a lone striker. But as I said, James Ward-Prowse put some beautiful passes onto people's heads as usual, because that is Ward-Prowse. The whole crowd was excited. when he got the free kick. There wasn't really much of a turnout today. I'm assuming that's either due to transport or coming back from work and stuff like that. But hopefully there's a bit more of a turnout for the other European games, because it was very quiet. Yeah, I mean, it usually is quiet at the stadium, unless it's a big game, unless it's like a Sevilla at home that we saw, even Alkmaar at home wasn't that good. The stadium's not great in general, and it's shown again today, but it's not a stadium now, isn't it? So, excuse me, I need to clear my throat. But in general, it was a very, very average performance, and one that we got away with. And Mavropanos really impressed today. Kudus, well done for taking his 2 goals, and Souček, well done for the header. It was a great header and a great cross again from Ward-Prowse. And Ward-Prowse, what can I say, man? What a player, man. Let's preview the Liverpool game. We go to Anfield, and sorry, I'm really sorry about this. But yeah, we go to Anfield, and we haven't won there in 8 years. Last time we won there was that last year at the Boleyn season, where Brendan Rodgers was on his last legs at Liverpool, and Bilic was still quite early. We were beating nearly every Big Six team. I'm pretty sure we beat every Big Six team apart from United. No, we beat United. We beat every Big Six team that season, I'm pretty sure. At least once. And we seem to have lost to like Bournemouth and I guess Leicester's at the time we didn't think was going to win the league in that season. And even then, when you found out that your team wins at Anfield, you're like, what the fuck? Because Anfield is a borderline curse for everyone. Even for the great Sir Alex Ferguson, talked about how important it is to play different at Anfield. And we've seemed to, I would say, ever since Moyes came in, we seem to actually perform quite well at Anfield. Even at 3-2, where I blame that mainly on Fabianski, where we lost in the 1920 season where we were shit. Fornals loves to go at Anfield for some reason, don't know why. Loves to goal against Liverpool, loves to play well against Liverpool. I don't know what it is, but it's just one of them kind of players. We're going to need a lot of people that can dive, and con the referee properly this game, so we can get a lucky Ward-Prowse free kick maybe and score. We're not going to win the game. I can categorically say that we will not win at Anfield, and I'm quite confident that we won't win at Anfield. Big up Antonio for backing yourself and backing the team. Of course, you are the player. You are confident. And if we win, then fair play, it comes into his hands. But he's pretty much given more motivation for Liverpool if they didn't need it already. We've both played Thursday night football, both rotated a little bit, and it's not going to make it. Salah's going to dunk on us. I watched the Wolves game. Salah's a creative genius nowadays, and Nunes will probably score against us again or something like that. The way Vladimir Sufal and Nea Figueira have been playing, I can picture Diaz and Nunes having quite a good game against us. If I was Klopp, I would play those two against us and with Salah. I think Gakpo played really well against us last time, and I think Jota is an amazing player, but I think them two would probably cause us the most problems, especially with Nunes' movement and Diaz's weird way of dribbling with his 1v1 ability, the pace that he has, the technical ability that he has, the way he strikes a ball, and Szoboszlai, we're going to have to win the midfield battle a lot. And putting Souček on a bench today made me think that it's going to pretty much be the exact same team as Manchester City. Edson Alvarez is fit for this game. Again, it still needs to do 90 minutes in the Premier League. And it's going to take time, especially with the lack of momentum with the amount of international breaks that for some reason we have to have all the fucking time. I expect another loss. We just need to win against Lincoln and Sheffield United to get back on track. And I don't know who the game is after that. I want to say it might be Newcastle at home. That's the last international game before the international break again. But yeah, I have no confidence that we will win against Liverpool. I think Trent is back for that game, which is just our luck. You know what kind of quality Trent has. As much as you can get at him 1v1 or get at him in behind, he has an elite final ball ability. an elite crossing ability, and it's just very fucking good going forward, isn't he? That's just the truth. But yeah, that is it from me today. You got your match reaction, you got your Liverpool preview. These Thursday night videos are really hard to upload because this probably gets the least amount of traction due to schedules. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. Social medias are in the description if you want to follow me. Email for the inquiries. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.